So I shouldn't be terribly surprised that it's quite busy at the destination that I chose today. But I'm doing a practice walk around this lake that's out near Bellingham, and I'm gonna walk around 4 times for a total of a little over 10 miles with my pack on to kind of just see if I can do a 10-mile day on easy terrain, and then we'll kind of amp it up next week. But in the meantime, I figured for each turnaround I turn around the lake, I would record a day's worth of audio footage for the AT vlogs for this week's video. Hopefully I can find some nice quiet spots because it's a busy one out here today. Let's go back in time once more to May 5th, 2022. Awoke to a beautiful peach-colored sunrise early and packed up my things to head down 6 miles into town. Good morning from Thursday, May the 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, or as other people know, Cinco de Mayo. We are going to town. We're going to have a margarita and probably a beer too. Maybe a shot of tequila, who knows?
Maybe scotch.
Or some scotch.
That's more of a me thing.
Slept pretty good last night until some folks came in and were kind of trouncing around and playing music and camera like lights on and stuff at like midnight. But you know, that's just life on trail sometimes, so what can you do? But got up nice and early. We left about 7:15 and are making the trek into town, into Erwin, Tennessee. And yeah, it didn't rain last night and it's not raining now, so I'm gonna take that as a win and be very thankful. So all I know is that I'm looking forward to not being moist, and I know that everybody hates that word, but I use it because I hate being moist, and that's what I am right now. It's the perfect descriptor. Everything's just kind of moist. I tried to like hang up my shirts and my bra in my tent last night, and maybe it'll air it out. No, they're still moist.
Wet boobs.
Ugh. So anyway, feeling pretty good though this morning. And yeah, only 6 miles to go, or probably less now because we've been trekking along for a little bit already. Well, to the hiking. Crushed those miles in around 2.5 hours with mostly cruisy downhill trail. At points, I found myself running the trail in hopes that I could get to a viewpoint I've been waiting to see all week and have it all to myself for just a moment. And that was a success. I got to the viewpoint ahead of everyone else and took it in. A gorgeous sunlit Nolichucky River running through the valley with the rolling green hills as its backdrop, with the train bridge crossing it for contrast. It was all that I hoped it would be.
And whatever this is. Oh, is this the hostel?
Yeah, you could hear them. Yeah, this is the hostel here. I'm pretty sure. Woo! 2 hours, 20 minutes. 6 miles down. Fucking crushed it. Why did we get behind the barrier? Why did I do this? I saw them do it and I thought it was the way. Ugh. Oh. Oh my God. We rolled up to Uncle Johnny's hostel and got washed up. Was able to score a cute loaner dress, and Dipper and I took bicycles into town to have food at the local diner and resupply for the week. A fine day for a bicycle ride in old Tennessee. Woo! I spent the rest of the day packing away my resupply, factoring my calories for the day, and went and hung out by the river with the other hikers, beer in hand. So I just finished my first of 10 miles for today and found a nice little quiet spot to do the May 5th recording. May 5th was probably one of my favorite days on trail. I had been looking forward to the viewpoint just outside of Erwin for weeks at that point. It was kind of one of the things that I had set ahead of myself to look forward to. Riding the bicycles into town and dinner, hanging out at the river with the other hikers. It was just an all-around solid good day. So it actually got me wondering, could I still do 6 miles in 2.5 hours? I guess we'll find out. So halfway done with the 10 miles. So I think that means I should probably record another day's worth of audio for Friday, May 6th, 2022. Good morning. It is Friday. Is it Friday today?
Yeah.
It's Friday, May the 6th. We just stopped off at the Cherry Gap shelter and just having kind of a little snack. Doing a slack pack today. Got dropped off at Iron Mountain and are going southbound back to Uncle Johnny's, where we stayed out last night. We'll stay again tonight, trying to avoid some of the weather. Yeah, it was a little slow going this morning. I mean, not terribly so. The pace was actually good, but just up here, slow going. Just feel like super tired. Probably had a little bit too much to drink yesterday. Just drank too fast, didn't drink enough water, things like that. So, lessons learned sometimes, but not really. Also, words are hard, and climbing with no poles is also hard. So we're done with this one now. On to hiking and dropping poles on the ground. The rest of the day is met with hikers heading northbound. Some who we've not seen in a while, and others who just left the hostel the day we arrived. Then the rain comes, and it's miserable. All I want to do now that I feel better is eat more, but there's nowhere to stop that's dry. We get to Beauty Spot Gap and eat our snacks in the rain on the top of the bald. Onward, the rain eventually clears and we start to dry out. The trail is pretty forgiving heading southbound, but most folks we encounter heading north look a little gassed or comment on the difficult, unrelenting ascent. As we get to the part of the trail that crosses the stream below, it starts to rain once again. And this time it's big, fat, heavy rain, leaving us drenched even worse than before. I lean into it and slosh through the wet puddles in the trail that I would normally try and avoid. It doesn't matter now, my shoes are soaked. Woo! 20 miles! Woo! Spirits aren't low. Just kidding.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's a long day. I'm glad that we did that though, instead of packing out the...
That was the best way we could have gained miles without getting on the wet foot.
Yeah, best way to do 20 miles without just totally soaking everything that we just dried out, so I will take it. We finally arrived back at the hostel, crossing the bridge over the Nolichucky, with a clearing in the sky.
It's good timing too, because as soon as we get to the hostel patio, the real storm rolls in.
Good decisions. It's all you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god. If it were me, I would just like through this and just been soaked. Did you get your phone?
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have offered to bring that in for you.
I heard you say something about phone. I'm like, I don't remember saying anything.
I know, I was like, just watch out for it. Don't let it die in the hail.
It's not even hailing.
Wow.
This is a photo. Well, it was out today. That's the thumbnail for day 32.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Proof you made the right decision.
Yeah.
In the bunk room for the night, I crush a small Pacific veggie pizza delivered from Domino's and set in motion the next set of changed plans. Another 0 day to wait out another day of rain.
There we have it. Just under 2 hours, 6 miles.
I'm almost at 7 miles for the day. And my legs can definitely feel it. So training for this hike that I have coming up in August has been good. I'll be curious to see how it goes. But while I'm sitting here having some snacks, I figured I would record the next day's audio for Saturday, May 7th, 2022. Zero number 5 turned out exactly as I had hoped. Clean, cozy hotel room, shower, laundry, iced coffee ×2, video call with my sister, caught up on Survivor, and got some pretty alright town food. In addition to that, I grabbed some waterproofing spray and fixed up my raincoat, and Dipper and I planned out the next week's days up to Damascus. While we were out and about, I got to pay a visit to the town feral cat colony, which is just a block outside of downtown, where there were 3 cats hanging out near the little shelters built for them near the road.
Just like this little cat community over here. It's so cute. They're all kind of scary cats though. No cat pittance today probably, but that's alright.
Alright, so I am just a quarter mile out from the end of my hike. I had to actually walk past where my bike was parked to get another quarter mile, and then a quarter mile back to my bike to make it a full 10 miles. So I figured while I was stopped here to take a quick break, because my hips are really killing me, that I would record the last day's worth of audio for this week's video, and that is going to be for Sunday, May 8th, 2022.
Just got dropped off by the shuttle driver back up at Iron Mountain Gap, and we are headed northbound again. So looks a little bit glum outside, but it is supposed to clear up around noon today. It's like 8:30 right now, so get an early start, but still needs a little time for all this to burn off. And yeah, I was really looking forward to getting back out here. The goal is to do around 15 miles today. I'm gonna go to Roan High Knob Shelter, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting back into my little like wilderness routine, sleeping in my tents and enjoying wet drops just thunking me right in the head and hiking up sloppy wet hills. Oh. But should be a good day, and yeah, looking forward to the hike. So I suppose I'll use the trekking poles and get back to it. I'm just trekking along and come across this
big old blowdown. My goodness. Yeah, and so it remains to be seen what the best path over is. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, there's more to get to still, apparently, obviously. Yeah. Oi. Oi. I'm in a tree. Whee.
Yeah, I went around like this whole way.
Oh.
Because you can climb over like the bigger branches pretty easily. So just...
That's more damage to the area that's not trail.
Your self-righteous look is so infuriating right now.
After a short break at Clyde Smith Shelter, we head towards Hugh Gap with the intention of stopping again for lunch. When we arrive there, a huge tent containing trail magic is there. We enjoy some hot dogs, sausages, chips, and a beer while resting a bit before the day's big climb up to Round High Knob, the highest shelter on the AT, at just a little over 6,200 feet.
Oh, you beat someone!
The climb isn't as hard as I thought it would be, but I think that's because I'm starting to really get my trail legs now. The last mile feels long as the anticipation of the day's end is close. It's been foggy all day, and with the expectation of it burning off falling short, all I want to do is eat a warm meal and get cozy in my tent.
He'll be coming up behind us one of these days.
Maybe you'll be lucky enough to meet him at like 1 a.m. tonight.
Big country.
In the tent now, and I have a feeling that the crowd at the shelter is going to be a late night rowdy type. Thankfully, I picked up some earplugs in town, so I shouldn't have any issues getting to sleep tonight. Alright, so we are back here at the bike, which means we are done hiking for the day. It also sadly means that it is the end of this week's AT vlog video, so I hope that you guys liked this video, and I'm looking forward to next week's video. Being out here by the lake today actually really reminds me of next week's week on the AT when I hiked near Lake Watuga. And so I'm looking forward to putting that set of videos together for you as well. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!